Hi guys, Pierce here with another video. Today I'd like to show you another old hobby that I got over the pandemic. I had a lot more time back then, but I really like tanks, and you could really see it through all my videos, throughout my entire channel history. I also like planes a little bit, but yeah, I'm a big fat tank nerd. I used to like drawing a lot more of these tanks. I had a lot more time, and I think I was drawing a tank once, and I was like, hey, how about like I turn this into sort of like a Pokemon system or something. So here we got the Panzer II, we got hit point, speed, damage, and special abilities. I basically got a sense of the historical value of this vehicle and what it was known for. What was it known for? And I basically applied it to this vehicle. So early Panzers were known for their Blitzkrieg. So I gave this unit the special ability of overwhelming numbers, 10% chance to make the enemy lose one turn. Cheap cost because it's a light tank, and I split the teams into Axis and Allies. Got the Panzer II here. Here's its rival of the time, the Matilda II. I really used to like Matilda II because it's just a heavy, big, fat tank that just will keep going. Like through even though like enemies are like throwing anything at it, it will just keep going unless you have like an 88. Otherwise, this tank will basically be the nightmare for all units to see. But here it is. A bit more expensive for the Allies. More HP, but a small damage value because of the lackluster 2-pounder gun it has. And then I just gave it like the crazy armor ability, because like the Germans were going crazy when this thing was running around, unless they have an 88 waiting across the corner to deal with this thing. And I got the Hetzer here. Hetzer likes to hate. What's it? Hetzer's gonna hate or something. That meme or something. Hetzer gonna hate or something. Hater's gonna hate or something. Something like that. I think this was my third one. Little design here, nice shading. I also made the Sharpie one this. It's really nice. I really like to fold up the papers and make them like a uniform size, so they look like a standard issue card. You can't really distinguish each one because they have all the same size. Another nice unit. I really like to shave my pencil crayons when making this when I was young, so I can have like a much more smoother color instead of like just like so many lines when I'm coloring these tanks. Here's its abilities. Simple char would be one bis. I also made some sort of effect card that you can like just put on the table. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use this on all your cards. So this is like naval support, basically splash damage on like all enemy units in the area or something. It's been a while, but I got the meme, the KV2 derp tank. Allies even has the ability to one-shot people. And the horrendously long reload time, and the crazy amount of armor. Didn't make the KV1, but the KV2 had to be there just for the memes. I think I also made this, the M4A2 Sherman. You can see I really upped the quality compared to all the other ones. Pretty jack of all trades. You got cross-country ability. Basically, the Sherman served on so many theaters relatively effectively, so this unit won't be affected by all terrains. And they were able to mass produce this tank like no tomorrow, so like you can just overwhelm. You can use the overwhelm mechanic, just make the enemy lose a turn. And then I went into the more obscure tanks, the light tanks. Here I got the Hago, the Type 95 Hago. Interesting how I got that color scheme. Another light tank, low HP, just a cheap tank. I think I kind of replicated the bonsai charge to like, I guess, try to balance the unit. So it's like you can just use that effect and try to like do a Hail Mary and just like see if you can just take out a tank quickly with the charge mechanic. Just talking game stuff. Another one, just I guess because the Japanese designed their tanks for like small island campaigns and light infantry support, you can this tank probably would be able to cross all different types of terrain. And I didn't know why I chose this tank to make, but I have the M1340 from Italy. I guess I'm trying to get all the countries here. It's an okay medium tank. Yeah, that's just it. Oh yeah, and then I just kind of made a meme with riveted armor. It's like light tanks do an extra 75 damage. Riveted armor is basically like, I guess for early nations and early tanks, they used it because they had nothing else better to do, like to build up the tank's armor and construction. But the idea is that if a shell hits the armor, there's a chance that the bolts will suddenly fly out and will ricochet throughout the tank and could potentially injure or kill the crew. So that is reflected over here. Desert Warrior tank tank stats go up in the desert terrain. Yeah, just stuff. Yeah, so that's my look into those cards that I made a long time ago. Not really sure when I'm gonna make another batch. It's been like 2-3 years, but yeah, pretty nice cards just sitting around. Maybe someone will get interested, but yeah, that's a really nice look at my cards. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.